this space for the sacred time of worship. We acknowledge and respect the sacred land and original inhabitants of the land on which we worship and from which we serve. And so we gather, having gathered as one body in Christ, we remember both Miami and Kickapoo peoples. A couple of announcements to bring to your attention. Of course, this week we have our usual book study and on Tuesday mornings, and our usual Wednesday prayer time via Zoom at noon, and our Bible study of the letters of John. So that's 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, and that's on Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. via Zoom. So if you're so inclined, join us. It's not too late. It's never too late to join in those things. And of course, the links to those things are in the email that's sent out on Mondays. The Disciples Women Ruth Circle is meeting tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. in the gathering space. There's also a Zoom link if you want to join via Zoom, ladies. So that can also be found. The Zoom link can also be found in the email from either last week or tomorrow that will go out. So you can join in either way. Sabbatical wilderness proposals. Where was Carrie? I saw Carrie earlier. Okay, Carrie's in the nursery. I'm curious. I haven't heard recently what our number is up to, but I know the elders have an exciting trip coming up and some others who have filled out the proposals. If you want to fill these out, this is a great opportunity for a time of renewal for the congregation. When I was doing my undergrad, I was working at a group home for children. And the way that it operated was that the kids lived with us, and we would work on the behavior and things of the kids, but then we also had, part of the program was that we worked, of course, with the parents or the guardian in their environment, recognizing that if we worked with the kid but did not work with the environment, that the minute that we sent the kid back home into an environment that had not also been transformed, that the child would revert to the behaviors that were present in the environment before they came to us. I simply tell that story because I think that that's particularly true about this time of sabbatical. You know, it's wonderful, and trust me, I'm not complaining about the ability and the desire to withdraw and go into the wilderness and to experience a time of sabbatical and renewal for myself. But it is really important that the congregation do this work too while I'm gone. So that when I come back and we reconvene together and to do church life together, we've all experienced a time of renewal. I hope that makes sense and that causes us a bit more desire to fill out these wilderness proposals. There's lots of money available to be able to do that. And you all are going to go through some wilderness time too with our tech stuff. We'll have to figure out how to make it work. And I've heard from a couple of people who are interested. We still need a couple more. Still need a couple of people more to push buttons to make sure that the live stream goes up on Sunday morning, set up iPads. I think we've got PowerPoint covered. But unfortunately, we can't live stream via smoke signal. And so we need some folks to be able to help provide by clicking some buttons on Sunday morning to make sure that our video ministry continues while I'm gone. And then on Sunday, May the 22nd, it's my second to last Sunday before I go. For some of you, it is the last Sunday before I go, because the 29th, which is actually my last Sunday before I go on sabbatical, of course, is race day. And so I know some folks aren't going to be here on race day. So the 22nd, we're going to have worship together, and then we're going to have a sabbatical send-off in the fellowship hall right after worship on May the 22nd on Sunday. I'm sorry? There will be food. Of course there's food there. That goes without saying. Okay, are there any other announcements?